Sorry about that, everyone. Welcome. I'm gonna give it a few minutes to allow folks to send the new link out, and we'll get going again with Celeste in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I don't know how many people are watching, but I assume some folks will join in as we go along. And during Celeste's video, I'm going to post to my social media about the new link. So if you have friends wondering where to go, I'll make my link public. I'll make my post public. We are still obviously soliciting donations for the Emergency Release Fund. Information is in the box below the video, or you can Venmo me at Kev-Berry.
Okay,
oops. One sec. This is a fun disaster. You can Venmo me at Kev Berry, and I will donate whatever we raise after the show. So we're just going to jump right back in, and once again, here is Celeste Kahn with Doug Hurley here.
Tuesday, May 26, 1900 hours. Doug Hurley here. Tonight is the last night before I go into space. I know I've been to space before, so you may be thinking, Doug, what's the big deal? It's your third time in space, surely it can't be that big of a deal anymore. But there are a few things that are different this time. One, Elon is the guy behind the spacecraft this time, and look, I was excited about that for a long time. I was like, this man is smart. Then that thing happened with the bulletproof window smashing, and I was like, maybe this guy is not as smart as I thought he was. Then there is that I've already been quarantined, and I haven't been seeing anyone, including my wife, actually. They don't want her infecting me with the coronavirus right before I head into space. I mean, that would really screw up the mission. Now, we'll be like the two safest people from coronavirus. Me and Bob, I mean. He's a good guy. He's kind of cute. I don't know. Maybe it's the pandemic. Normally, I like to party before a trip, since it'll be pretty tame, apart from the whole space thing. And sure, space may be a big deal, but it's also kind of the same. Not what you expect an astronaut to say, but it's true. Except when you see a comet. God damn! I get hard when I see comets. Now on Earth, I get like a semi, but in space, when I see a comet, fuck. I love comets. I hope Bob's okay with that. I bet he does too. Wednesday, May 27th, 2100 hours. Doug Hurley again. Well, didn't happen. Reagan is grounded. I know that happens. I'm used to it. Whatever. Apparently Donald Trump says that presidents don't come to launches because they stand around looking like idiots when then, the spacecraft doesn't take off. He was there, so I feel like he should kind of have more important things to do right now. You know what I was thinking about? If space travel becomes like a thing for ordinary people, will I stop being cool? Like, it kind of takes away from this thing that I have. Very few people have been to space. I mean, my wife has, so we're kind of like an elite family in that way, but my kid hasn't. And sometimes I can just say to him when he's trying to get one over on me, well, you haven't been to space, so. Or if he's like, I don't need to brush my teeth, then I can be like, well, let me tell you, I was in space and I encountered these alien creatures and they live on unbrushed teeth. He can't fact check that. God, I'm so horny. I know, I was talking about my son and a little weird to follow it up with I'm so horny, but how you think I got a son? Plus, honestly, like, the only reason that I'm not horny is if someone I know died recently or if I'm so anxious that my throat feels like it's just closing up. I'm a bit worried about the world, but not quite that anxious. Plus, I'm off to space in a few days, I hope. Thursday, May 28th, 1100 hours. Doug Hurley at your service. Did you know that sometimes bees sting other bees? Friday, May 29th, 1800 hours. Doug Hurley, checking in. Will the world be a different place when I get back? Full disclosure, neither NASA nor SpaceX has actually told me when that will be, but it will be within 110 days or so. That's a lot of time. About 4 months, so that's June, July, August, September. Will people be walking around outside? Will there still be protests? Will police actually get convicted for the murders they commit? I'll get some news up there, but not the same. I've thought about going up there and almost like doing a cleanse, like have what's his name? He's got those bedroom eyes. He's in My So-Called Life. Anyway, I consider that, but I'm not that famous, and I don't think I can do the shock like him. He looks kind of clueless anyway. Hopefully we launch tomorrow. I really want to see a fucking comet. Hope Bob's into that. Saturday, May 30th, 1200 hours. Doug Hurley reported. Jared Leto. Bob knew. Jared Leto. All I had to say was bedroom eyes, and he was just like, Jared Leto. Honestly, I wonder if people are going to watch this, though. There's kind of a lot happening right now. I would not watch this if I wasn't actually going into space, so I guess I'm not watching it in a way. Anyway, we're supposed to take off in about 3 hours or so gotta go. I'll let you know when we get to the space station, or, if we don't take off, then I guess you'll be hearing from me. Love you, Earth. Wish I could have partied like it was February, but, well, me and Bob got drunk off our asses on Thursday night. Comets, here I come. That was like a winky face emoji, but I'm here. So it's my face. Sunday, May 31st, 1300 hours or whatever. In space now, so it does not matter. Doug Hurley has landed. We are at the space station. It's wild up here. I love being here, but would I have more people been here before? I do think there's something special about a place that's not quite so taken over by humans. That's selfish. I am being elitist. Though I gotta say, I feel like Elon could be spending his money better. Like, we don't need commercial space travel. There are some things we really need. I know he's kind of helping pay my bills here, so hopefully this gets out after, I get my check. I guess I have control of that. Monday, June 1st, 800 hours. Doug Hurley back on again. Bob is into comets.
All right. Hi, everyone. Next up, we have me. So I guess we'll just do it. This is called Day 80. This is the Orange Terror Cycle, Part 3, Chapter 39. I don't have anything to add to the conversation. I don't, and it's not because I don't want to, but because I don't know how to. It makes me feel ashamed that I don't have an appropriate vocabulary to describe what it feels like to be able to feel anxiety pulsing through every single inch of my body. It makes me feel ashamed that I went to one of the protests over the weekend and had to leave almost immediately because the anxiety was overwhelming every single inch of my body. It makes me feel ashamed that going to protests and marches consistently triggers panic attacks, and not panic attacks in the way where I panic when my bank account is overdrawn, or panic attacks because the subway is late and I'm late and I'm going to get fired, and I realize I don't have anything to add to the conversation, and here I am rambling away, waxing lazily poetic to an audience of performers in this show and a few others. So maybe this is just masturbation, so maybe I'll just keep this brief. You know, I want the nation to heal. I want the nation to grow. I want everyone to be treated, paid, fed, housed, cared for with justice and equity. I want to not have to protest anymore because it worked the first time around, or the 10th time around, or the 20th time around, or wherever we're at now, and it stuck, worked. I want cops to stop killing black people and getting away with it like it's no big deal. I want cops to stop killing black people and going to jail for it. I want cops to stop killing black people. Maybe that's the solution here. I want police forces across the country defunded. I want police forces to actually work for the people who pay for them. I want police forces to provide meaningful mental health care for the abusers they hire. I want family and family friends to stop liking pictures of my dog on Facebook, but going radio silent as soon as I bring up social justice, sexism, queerphobia, racism. I want family and family friends to engage with the racism they refuse to acknowledge in posts where their opinions are fueled by lack of critical understanding of their whiteness. I want family and family friends to stop defriending me when I call them out for their racist comments, for their sexist comments, for their queerphobic comments. I want family and family friends to want to have difficult conversations, even though I know they don't, and I know they won't, because the life they've led has afforded them the opportunity to buy their way out of conversations about topics that don't directly affect their everyday life. I want to know what family and family friends think of that woman in The Ramble, how she knew how to weaponize her whiteness, and if they would weaponize theirs. I want racists to burn. I want racists to burn. I want racists to burn. All right, that's all I got. That was called Day 80. Next up we have Dennis Chom with A Day with Dennis.
Alo. Hah, anne. Nasılsın? İyi, ben de iyiyim. Hiç öyle. İyi o zaman. Sonra konuşuruz. Ararım yine. Bay bay.
I'm also on my period this week, and this is my favorite part of any period. Pads that say unstoppable, hashtag like a girl. I feel so empowered. Thank you, capitalism, hashtag like a girl.
Alo anne. Ha, ben. Deniz. Hı-hı. Kızın. Hı. Şimdi nasılsın? Öyle bir merak ettim. Evet, 5 dakika oldu ama olsun. Belki. Neyse, iyi o zaman. Sonra ararım.
Meet my new best friend, R2. Look at that. She went right in there. Oh my gosh, she's back out. Look at her. She's like living her best self.
Anne! Ha yok acil değil, öyle ne yapıyorsun diye aradım. Evet, 5 dakika önce aramıştım ama olsun, yine ararım. Anne! Heh. Ya anne, benim aklıma bir şey takıldı şimdi. Geçen yanımdan biri geçti. Acaba korona olmuş muyumdur?
So usually I go on a run. I try to go on a run every day.
But today I kind of feel like shit, so I am just gonna go to the park and chill there. Yep. I guess spending more time in my neighborhood, I've realized that there are a lot of very attractive dads in this community, which I appreciate. Like, there was a tattooed dad over there. I will say though, I think coronavirus has really democratized attractiveness. We are all wearing masks, so it's impossible to actually see if we're attractive or not, which by default makes everyone so attractive. Think of all the possibilities. Everyone around me can be attractive. All I have to do is imagine. You know, it's kind of a beautiful day at the park if you don't really think about racism and hear the choppers flying around.
You're really fucking threatened, right? Fucking pepper spray. Shut the fuck up. This is what you chose for your life.
White bitch is laughing.
Sister right here.
White bitch is laughing. You over here smiling so she can laugh and get straight.
No, for real.
Like, you guys are fucking jokes. Real fucking jokes.
All right. Hi, everyone. Just a reminder, information in the box below on how you can donate to the Emergency Release Fund. There's the link for a direct donation, or you can Venmo me at Kev-Berry, and I will donate for on behalf of the show afterwards. All right. Next up, we have Emily Gomez with And Now, White Noise. All right, short and sweet. Next up, we have two more. Yet another new irregular, Eli Schleicher, with What Do I Have to Be Proud of? All right, we got one more from Hunter. Hunter Gauze, a new member of the Fast and Furious company, and this is Distance, a collaboration across oceans by Hunter and JoJo.
Perhaps a new kind of ground can support us. Stable yet different ground can be good for partners. I think I would like to see an adjustment. There is a separation between our textures and require new settings. Which lasts longer, our birth or death? How is your new city? I am finding grace inside this new direction. A found presence inside of an open space. How do we move? Is it time to go again?
All right, everyone. So that's our show. Just a reminder, one more time, information in the box below if you want to donate to the Emergency Release Fund. I'll be donating whatever we raised after the show, plus 50 extra bucks of my own money on top of that after I wrap up here tonight. So stay safe and healthy, everyone. The world is a very scary place right now, but we have to keep our voices raised so we can change the world for the better. I will see you next month for Fast and Furious 40. If you want to participate, you can email me at kev@thetanknyc.org. Otherwise, have a good night, everyone. Bye.